Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. We're here on our lovely little island base. Last episode we were working on all this stuff here. This episode we're getting into create. I know it's been a while. We've had to create stuff up and running, but I've spent some time. I've left this stuff to run on. Well, we've been going. Looks like we need some of these over here. Yeah, so I've left this stuff to run to kind of go through, so you can see we're at 1.27 million EMC. We are out of. Oh my goodness, it happened. It happened. But that's fine because I still have a ton of these. So I'm just gonna work through these copper rods here, and then we'll worry about actually turning that first machine back on. I also did this split here because we are gonna need these, so I have no problem grabbing some and putting them over here. Now it does look like we should leave this to. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pulling these out while they're making them. We're gonna let this build up a little bit of a backlog before we put any in there so that it can actually continue to generate. But I'll just leave all of those over there for now. It's not like we're short on EMC, but yeah, we're gonna need these because this is how you generate the next mechanical essence. If we go into uses here, we're gonna need to mix together Invar, steel, bronze rods, and these ones to get the next mechanical essence. So, and yeah, these are going to be worth a ton. 20,000 a piece. So that's just how we're going to run that, so that we we have access to these, so we can start building up a backlog. We're already down to 12 of those, so I'm actually gonna. Can I put all of these in here? Probably. Right? Yeah, that gives us a bunch of extra. Other things that I've done, I dropped the pyrolyzer down just to see what was going on. It is now full, but just to see if I could do anything with it, I auto exported all the coal coke here, put some iron in here, gave us steel, nice and easy. So we've got some extra steel, we can work on that. Made a compression dynamo, just messing around as things are working. This takes the creosote oil and makes power from it. So the plan eventually, once we actually get back into this stuff, is we're going to be able to make a self-contained loop. So creosote oil can power these machines, as well as these tar. If you look at these, they make energy as well. So the tar can go to one of the Stirling dynamos, the creosote can go to a compression, and then we make our steel, because we're going to need steel to build on to this sucker for the next thing we're going to be making. But let's grab the stuff out of here, and we will start making some of these items. Now the first one I'm going to work on is the encased fan, which requires an andesite casing. Now, normally you have to use a deployer for this. This is how you automate it, but there is a manual one for the first time. So you need to have a stripped log, and you just right-click an andesite alloy. That's hard to say. Andesite alloy. So we've got a log. We need an iron axe for that. So we'll just do this over here. I also expanded this out because I think we're going to need the space. There we go. We got the andesite age. So that's the casing part here. We've got this. And then what's the last thing we need for the fan? We need the propeller, which is 4 iron sheets and an andesite alloy. So iron sheets you can get just from compressing like you normally would. Just throwing a piece of iron into that lovely machine over there. with one of these in the middle makes us a propeller. And this should be our encased fan. There we go. So we've completed that part. Gets us some more experience, and we can get nether quartz with this now too. So we will get that set up in a minute. Now we are going to let's do the press next. So we need a depot and a press, which we have here. So one more andesite casing for that. And so we need 2 more logs. Perfect. Depot is super easy. Don't even need a crafting table. And the press, we just need an iron block. So we'll do this, and an iron block. Nice. So that's those ones. We can knock this off. More experience. Mechanical mixer. So we need a basin, which is just 5. Just easy enough. I'm just going to add that to the list of things I want to get done. And then this one's a little more interesting. So we need 5 more iron sheets, which we can get rolling here. I've also just been like chucking full stacks of ores in whenever I have the opportunity, because we need ores. So yeah. Okay, so that's going to be working away. Oh, I also need mechanical crafters. Add this to the list here. Cogwheel I have. So we just need 5 of those and 2 of those. Perfect. So there's our whisk. Need another andesite casing. Ooh, free EMC, look at that. Actually, there's so much coming out of the this setup here that you can't even tell the cactus going in anymore. Okay, so that's... Didn't I make the basin? No, I didn't. Huh. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's that section. And then for the last one, this one's going to take a minute because these crushing wheels, you need a bunch of stuff for them. But we don't quite have that because you need to make these mechanical crafters. So we will look at that in a minute, but we're going to get started with this stuff. The other thing we're going to need is we're going to need some gearboxes. I think a vertical, you just put a regular one in, yeah. So we're going to need this, cogwheels. I can take these off. Some of these. This is just planks. And then a couple more of these. Okay. So that's going to get us all of this stuff for now. Put some of this stuff away here. Need any of that for right now. As you can see, I've just left this running, so we've got a ton of time in that time in a bottle, which is cool. Don't need energy cables, bottles. any of this stuff really right now. I really need a building gadget. Okay. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to make nether quartz. So if we go into here, we can make nether quartz by bulk washing soul sand. So we put soul sand in, and it blows it through water, and then we have a 12% chance of getting nether quartz. So let's get that started. So if let's gear up a little here. So we go large gear, and then you kind of go to the bottom here, and that doubles the speed of it. Then we got a fan. Let's grab, do we have a water bucket? No, but we can easily get that set up. I'm just going to do dirt for now, and then let's grab a stack of soul sand. Because this can just be running. I think an item can pass underneath. This would be cool if this works, but I don't know if it will. Because if we do this, what? Okay, so this is going to just sit here and wash, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I am a big time create rookie, so we are going to, like, I get the basic stuff, but we're going to be learning this together as we go here. Yeah, look at that. So out of a stack, hello, let me out. Out of a stack, we got 34 nether quartz and 2 golden nuggets. So that's pretty sweet. And that gets us some more here. Now, what kind of things can we use nether quartz for? Quartz gears. That's cool. Energizing rods. Those are cool because then you can just like wirelessly transfer power. Nether quartz pickaxe. Rose quartz. So this is actually something that we need. So we do need rose quartz here. Fine storage stuff. We can actually make the next. No, we can't yet. We can almost make the next upgrade gear. We can make some granite. Interesting. Lots of different things that we can do with this. So to make rose quartz, though, we need this and a bunch of redstone. So let's grab some redstone here. We'll make 2 of these to start. And then I need some sandpaper, which is just paper and sand. To get sandpaper, I don't have sugarcane. How do I get sugarcane? Is there somewhere in here that I get sugarcane? Is it like next? Sugar cane. Paper. Sawdust. Maybe I need to do sawdust. I don't want a full sawmill. Pulse grinder, precision sawmill, thermal series. If you pulverize wood, you get sawdust. Okay. Let's do that. We'll turn off the auto output and pulverize some wood. And it's just straight like that. Okay, cool. And there's a whole bunch of paper. And then I need a piece of sand. Sandpaper acquired. And so now this is an interesting mechanic because you put one in your offhand and one in your regular hand, and then you just hold right click. And that gets us some polished rose quartz. And then that plus an iron sheet is an electron tube, which is what we need to get started on these. Let's grab. Seems like we're using a lot of iron sheets, so I'm just going to do 16 of them here, just so that we can have some extra. But we'll do this, and that's some electron tubes. So we can put this in here for now. Put that in there for now, just so we know where all that stuff is. So that is going to be working towards the next, the mechanical crafters here. Which is cool, but let's get our press and our depot set up here, so that we can start doing these casings a little smoother. I think I'm going to take the fan down because we don't really need it currently. But you can use this thing for moving items, as you can see, or smelting, or a bunch of different options. So if we do this, let's go up this way. Just need to have a space in the middle here, or else they try to connect to each other and then break. Where did I put all those? I made like 48 of them. There's no way I used all of them, right? No. I just put them away like a dum-dum. So with that there, we'll go one more set just to keep the stuff flying. Let's do that. And then we can put the mechanical press here. And we'll put the depot on the bottom. Okay. So to use the mechanical press, what are some things that we can do with it? So automated packing. Can make different stamps here. I think we can use this to make, we can use this to make andesite. So one gravel, 2 flint, and a little bit of lava makes us some andesite, which is cool. Flint we can get from bulk washing gravel, so that's cool. And with this setup here, I should be able to gearbox. I want a vertical gearbox, don't I? Or I could just do this. Let's just do this. Look how fast that pushes now. Okay, so now if we take cobblestone, let's have a nap real quick. But if we take cobblestone and pulverize stack, and we're not outputting, right? So we're going to get a little bit of flint from this anyways. Snag a bucket from there. We're actually not going to use this. We're going to use the basin. I don't need to press anything right now, but what was that telling me to do? Right click to trash item. Interesting. Oh, you can right click things on a lava bucket to get rid of them. Never seen that before. That's an interesting interesting mechanic. Okay, so we have our stuff here. It's good enough to get us started. So if we set this down here, and it's one of these, two of these, and a lava bucket, that's going to spit us out a piece of andesite. So that's kind of interesting. That's not what I want to do. So put those in there. Put those in there. Put that in there. And the cool part is, like, these will... It'll just keep making it until we get to the end. But let's see how much flint we get from this. And we're going to be able to automate this. So you can set it up so that if I had a belt at the end of this and an andesite funnel, you can use, so if we ponder this, you can put this so that only certain items go in. Yeah. So it'll make it so that, like, I could put a funnel at the end and this only grabs the flint, essentially. So we do that. Whoa. That's kind of a cool feature. If you press Z, it pulls up your whole thing like that. Oh. We made polished andesite bricks. Apparently we gotta filter that, because that's not good. Yeah. Okay, so to make this, we need... So I can just essentially... If I take this, and we'll break this, which will lose us a little bit of lava, but that's fine. We're going to manually make the first one here before we go today. Is that how this thing works? How do you connect this thing? Oh, it needs to have a gearbox. Okay. So we'll back this up one. We'll put a vertical gearbox. Do that. And then that. I might have to move this up one. So this is pretty sloppy right now, but that's fine. So let's make it's a steel. Make 3 of them here. So it's steel, right? Let's go here. Bronze rods. I do have to kick that thing back on. We need 12 invar. And then I think it's just 3 of these, isn't it? Look how many of them we have. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So that's it. So if we take 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and I need more bronze rods, don't I? So that gets us 2 of these. Yeah, we're short 2 of the 2 of the bronze rods, but that's fine. Should be able to make them. I'm just gonna do one of those real quick. This, and this. Put a recipe filter on there just so that it doesn't do anything funky. And we will servo this stuff. Look at that. So there we go. That's tier 2 completed. Just a couple optional things that we didn't get to. Optional. Yeah. So this is saying that we can run that through there and then we wash it and we can get redstone. It's a cheaper way to get redstone. I'm not too concerned. So that's that. If we go to overview, we are now able to unlock mechanism, which is pretty darn cool. So you managed to create an improved version of your mechanical essence, but you can feel it still. But you feel it still can be made better, whatever. And you're gonna find out how. Okay, so let's just dump some stuff off here. So we're gonna leave. Actually, no. Let's just dump all that in there. Whoa! Check all that out. So we're gonna put some of the create stuff away for right now. We are not done with that by any means. We have to get that stuff automated. But I just want to grab all of these new items here, just so that we can put them in our EMC system. Those are fine. Expanded thermal. Okay, so that's some of the new items. So we have access to a philosopher's stone now. So let's make one of those before we go here. this. That was everything we just grabbed. So we need 4 of these. Gonna grab some more redstone. And we need a diamond. Look at that. 3 for the price of 1. Beautiful. Philosopher's Stone. So this is going to unlock a ton of stuff for us. So that is the start of fun here. Infinite water. We can get ender pearls from transmuting iron. We can get all of this other stuff. Bunch of different woods. We also have, I think there's a way we can do like a crafting table and everything like that. But yeah, so that is tier 2 done. Got access to the Philosopher's Stone. We got access to some create things here, which is good. And yeah, next episode we'll probably look at trying to automate some of this again. Just gonna chuck a ton of them in there, and we'll let that build up real quick. And we'll get into creating this stuff here. Probably the advanced hardened, all of that kind of stuff, like the advanced power stuff for these. But until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you click like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, just make sure you don't miss any more episodes of Mechanical Mastery here. Leave a comment down below of what project we should work on next, what direction you want to take in terms of the quest. You want to go this way? You want to go that way? You want to go this way? You want to go this way? Let me know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.